To practice what you've learned in this module so far, here's a practice problem for histograms. The problem is, compare Europe and America's life expectancy in 1997 using countries.csv. Americas here include North America, Central America, and South America. To solve this problem, use matplotlib's hist function to create histograms and the subplot function to compare multiple histograms in a single chart. If you want to try solving it on your own, pause the video right here and come back for an example solution when you're done. And here's an example solution. First of all, of course, import pandas and pyplot as well as our data countries.csv. Then, select the data for Americas and Europe in 1997 in 2 steps. Let's first put the data on 1997 in data 1997. Then, put the data on Americas and Europe in Americas 1997 and Europe 1997. And let's check the number of countries in each dataset. We can do this by finding the length of the set of Americas 1997.country and by doing the same thing for Europe. As you can see, there are 25 countries in Americas 1997 and 30 countries in Europe 1997. And let's find the mean and median life expectancy in Americas and Europe. We're going to do this by printing Americas 1997.life expectancy.mean and median, and also the same for Europe. From this, you can see that the mean and median life expectancy in Europe are slightly higher than those of Americas. Let's now plot histograms of life expectancy in Americas and Europe on the same chart using the subplot function. We're going to plot a histogram of life expectancy for Americas with pot.hist, Americas 1997.life expectancy, and with edge color black. And we'll do the same for Europe. Let's also add a title and Y labels here. I'm going to call this chart Distribution of Life Expectancy. And I'm going to add Y labels for Americas and Europe. And let's set the range of the x-axis to say from 55 to 85 so it's easier to compare these two histograms. We can try different values of the number of bins to make the chart easier to read as well. Let's try using 20 bins here. As you can see by comparing these two histograms, there are many more countries on the higher end in terms of life expectancy in Europe than in Americas. You might also notice that there are even a few outliers that have very low life expectancy in Americas. And you might wonder which countries these are. We can find which countries they are by selecting only those countries that have low life expectancy of less than 65 with Americas 1997 square brackets Americas 1997 that life expectancy less than 65. And it turns out those countries are Bolivia and Haiti. That's it for this module, and in the next module, we're going to look into line charts and time series, one of my favorite tools in data visualization.